Welcome to International Securities Exchange's podcast series. Facilitated by renowned educators, ISE podcasts are intended to teach beginning as well as seasoned investors the ins and outs of trading. To find an updated list of podcasts, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts. Please be sure to listen to our important message following this episode regarding the risks of investing in exchange-traded options.
One other question, Dan. Do you provide weekly trade recommendations on currency or equity options like Schaefer's or Optionetics, or is it more about coaching the individual strategy than not the picking per se?
Well, I do a couple things. One is my coaching, and my goal is to make you not reliant on me anymore. When you're done with my 9-week session, you're armed with a bunch of knowledge, and you can go out there and trade on your own and make better, more informed decisions and be a better trader. I do, however, have a newsletter. The newsletter is part news. These are the things that you need to know. It's geared towards the equity market. Here's the things you need to know about last week. Here's the things you need to know about next week. Here's some education. And then here's 3 trades that I've done all the research on. These are trades that have edge, giving the market taker mentoring trading path. So, that's where, as far as trade mech recommendations go, if you're looking for something along those lines, my newsletter does that. And you know what? You can get a free trial of my newsletter to try it out and take a look at some of the some of the trades that I give you in the newsletter and see if they're right for you. And you can access that by going to this URL, market_taker_edge. That's the name of my newsletter, the Market Taker Edge.
Okay.
So, looks like, Steve, that might be all the questions, huh?
Yeah, let's give everyone another 15, 30 seconds to type any question that they might have. And Dan, I want to thank you because, you know what, you just gave us a wealth of information about trading, essentially. But like you said, it's not so daunting that you can't do it. On the other hand, it's not so simple as some folks make it out to be, that you just all of a sudden say, I'm going to trade iron condors tomorrow. You need to do a little more research than that, so I appreciate that. Dan, I want to give you a moment to just wrap it all up.
Okay.
Again, I want to thank you.
Great. Well, yeah, thanks. And really, I appreciate being here as well. I really enjoy doing these webinars, and the reason I decided to leave trading down on the floor and become a teacher is because I enjoy it. It's personally fulfilling to me, and I think my students will tell you that kind of shows in what I do. So I'd like to thank everyone for attending. Feel free to contact me anytime. Feel free to visit my website, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. I've got a reasonably big Twitter following. Twitter.com/Dan_Passarelli. Thanks, and have a good afternoon.
And thank you. Really appreciate it. That was Dan Passarelli. Again, you can take him up on his offers and go and check it out at markettaker.com. He's been in the business for a long time, and if you feel that his services meet your needs, well, then it's a perfect match. So, again, I want to thank Dan Passarelli. He did a great job. Dan, thanks.
See you, Steve.
Take care, Dan. Just want to remind everyone we'll be back again next week. Actually, tomorrow morning, Christophe Chevalier was going to be with us. So that'll be 10 o'clock in the morning, or if you're in Europe, it'll be, of course, later in the day, and maybe in Asia, it's very late in the evening. Please check that out. And Steve Nissan is a leading expert in candlesticks, so he'll be with us on July 13th. Jack Crooks will be with us on July 20th. For those of you who've been following Jack, he's been spot on this trend the last 7-8 months regarding the dollar strengthening, especially against the euro. And then John Jagerson will be with us on July 27th. So please join us for all these webinars. I hope that you make them all, but you might have your special, you might have the certain people that you feel are closer to your trading traits. So please feel free to join us on all or any ones that you think are most important for you. This is Steve Meisinger, your host, and again, I want to thank you for attending today's ISC event. I'm the Director of Education here at the ISC. We're always trying to create more and more information that is useful for all of us, whether you're a currency trader, you're an ETF option trader, or you're an equity option trader. Take care, Dan. We're always trying to create more and more information. So I hope we're doing that or meeting your needs. And please check us out at fxoptions.com. Everything there is free, and the skew charts are there. Volatilities are always there for currency options, so please check it out. On the behalf of the ISC, it's Steve Meisinger wishing you a safe and happy trading day tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye now.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To find more podcasts on options, stocks, alternative markets, and market data, please visit www.isc.com/podcasts.